Hey guys, we got our first look here at season 2 of Flash. We got a trailer here. Now this is a pretty good trailer because you see the first shot is our look at Jake Garrett. I know we've already got that, we got that recreation of the first time Barry and Jake Garrett crossover. We got that photo with like the actual comic and like the actual and the recreation with the Flash and real life stuff like that. But I just wanted to look at Jake Garrett's costume a little bit more. But this one definitely looks very cool. I love the Jake Garrett costume. I definitely can't wait to see more of it. I wish though his yellow, his Flash, his lightning on his was actually yellow, so you could see it a little bit more. Because I could barely tell in this weird photo. Because obviously this is not like the first time we see him. Hopefully, because you can tell like all this, it looks very like a flashback-ish type thing. Like we've seen so far on CW, or if you remember Smallville, a lot of the flashback signs, or whenever someone's tripping on drugs or something like that, this looks very weird. You can see all the blur, so it's a very blurry photo. But I think it's obviously done that way for the episode and stuff like that. But I just wish his lightning bolt was actually a little bit more yellow to see it, because I think it's definitely interesting. Because if you look at the original, the comic book version of it, it's not so much of a jacket; it's a little bit more of a just like a long sleeve T-shirt, or like a in other comic book versions you've seen it, it's more like a workout shirt, if you've seen those materials for the workout shirt. But I guess the leather jacket definitely seems way more cooler. It makes more sense, that he would have a leather jacket. But definitely can't wait to see more of him in action, and hopefully, maybe later on they'll change it and have his costume, give him the actual like color to it and stuff like that. I wish there was a little bit more yellow, so just to have him look like. Because yes, Jake Garrett, I feel like you can't take Jake Garrett and make him too cool, because his costume's not supposed to be cool. His costume looks silly, and you bring him in because he's the classic, he's the original Flash. That's why you bring him in, not to look cool or anything like that. And yes, they gotta make it look somewhat realistic and stuff like that. I just wish there was a big yellow, like the lightning on him was yellow or something. But we'll have to wait and see. But that's just me. Let's just get into this trailer, and we'll see more. There's Jake Garrett there. There we have. So here he says, saying, "My name is Jake Garrett. Your world is in danger." Got everyone here. It looks like we have the yellow costume, the white symbol on the costume there. At least, unless that could be the lights there. We got everyone in here. We're just missing Ronnie Raymond. Actually, we don't have Ronnie Raymond, but we got Martin Stein. Which actually, I think I have seen interviews with this guy there, I forget his name, but saying that we do find out early on in episode 1 of season 2 what's going to happen to the Firestorm, and which Firestorms team ups, or what's going to happen for Firestorm in Legends of Tomorrow. So that's definitely going to be cool to see that, get that done right away, within the first two episodes or something like that. So let's go back and see what we see on the costume. So if we go down, I want to play that slow down. So it doesn't look like he has the yellow costume. That could just be the light right there, or when they change it or something like that. Because I definitely can't wait to see how they change it. Because if you remember, like I've said in other my videos, they can't go and just change it just to have it changed. They have to, hopefully they explain why they change it, because, when they saw the futuristic poster, the newspaper from the future, they can't change it just because they saw because they saw it in the newspaper. Then that means they're changing the costume for the different reason that they did in the newspaper, So I hopefully can't wait to see how they get around that, and what makes them think that this is the way we're going to do it, this is why we're going to do it, and this feels natural to do it. It doesn't feel like we're doing it because we saw it in the newspaper. I feel like, because every time you'd have the opportunity, you'd want to do it, but you're just not sure, is this how we would do it, why we would do it, who knows, I can't wait to see that. So you're watching this is again the ending of season 1. New season. This is definitely so cool. So we got another look, same look as the costume. Costume looks cool there. So guys, this is Jake Garrett, if I'm not mistaken. Singularity. Oh, there we go. So we got Firestorm right up there. So that definitely looks cool. Who that is, I can't really tell. I mean, looks like Ronnie Raymond to me. Looks like Stephen Amell, I forget his name there, Stephen Amell's cousin, Robbie Amell. This definitely looks cool. So hopefully it'll be him on for the for the rest of the season, stuff like that. I think there was definitely talk that we're not sure if Ronnie Raymond's coming back or anything like that. I mean, obviously he'll come back for a little bit, but with the Robbie Amell getting the movie deals and all the TV shows and stuff like that, he might be, there's rumors of him wanting a little bit more money or whatever. But hopefully they get to keep him on there, because I love seeing the two Amell cousins interact, even though they don't interact often because they're on two separate shows. But whenever they do have a crossover, I'd love to see them more have way more interaction and stuff like that. So hopefully we get to keep and we get to keep Ronnie Raymond around. And if they want to add in the other Firestorm people, have them, all three of them, in there as equal amount of Firestorm, of different mix match all the time. So that would be very cool. So you never know in this episode, is it going to be this or that team up, or is it going to be this or that team up? You know what I mean? And never see which Firestorm you're going to see, stuff like that. So that'd be cool to see. Or maybe if they could end up doing some sort of because we don't know that. All we know is that Ronnie Raymond and Martin Stein are the ones who turn into Firestorm right now. They could do it so that the other guy that we've been introduced to gets his powers and becomes a Firestorm. Or it'd be cool somehow, I don't know if it's possible, I don't know if they ever did it in the comics, to see maybe all three of them become one big Firestorm. That'd be cool. Maybe something that may be something for Legend of Tomorrow or something like that. Having all three of them becoming Firestorm together and being like better than the one Firestorm. So that'd be cool to see who that is. I guess it looks like some sort of Bane character. He has a mask there. And that was kind of funny to see. You should see my Nerf collection. So that's cool. We get to see the red suit here, the red logo. So that'd be cool to see. Hopefully this means it's just for like the first few episodes. I can't wait to see when they change the costume. It looks like the full-on older costume, different from other pictures we've seen. I don't know if you've seen that trailer, where he's just running around the Earth, and it's in like blue. Which I didn't do a video over that trailer because it was a very short trailer, but I just want to talk about it here. How it's definitely like that trailer with the blue, because it makes sense. You got a lighter and stuff like that, and it turns out blue. Like if you have one of these kind of lighters, it actually does turn on. This one's dead, but it is burning blue, so because it's burning the oxygen and stuff like that. So that'd be cool. He's going so fast that he's burning the oxygen, and that's why he's blue and stuff like that. Even though he's in the red costume, it's coming out blue because if he's burning the oxygen, he's going so fast. So that'd be cool to see that. And then we got, what do we have here? So I guess this looks like the same guy from the Portal, because he has those ring things on his arms. This is going to be cool to see how long that lasts. The flashlight, I guess you could call it, or the flash signal or something. So it'd be cool to see. I remember seeing what was it? There was an amazing Spider-Man comic there during the Superior Spider-Man storyline, where I think J. Jonah Jameson had a Spider-Man Batlight type thing with the spider logo and shot it up in the sky, and then he came down and he destroyed it right away, and he's like, what are you doing? You're shining a big signal in the light so that all my enemies know exactly where I'm going to be at what time, and to come attack you and stuff like that, because they know that, you control that means you're the person, you're connected to the Flash, and if I steal you and stuff like that, hurt you, I can hurt the Flash, So that's really cool to see what that might be. Or this might be, something for like Jake Garrett or Flash to call each other, one of them to call each other. So this looks like, I guess, maybe the bad guy. Looks cool. Yeah. I'm definitely digging the whole new logo here. Definitely can't wait to see that. And yeah, I definitely like that whole new logo. Yeah, just have to wait and see. So let me know what you think, guys, about that. That's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about this trailer in the comments below, and what do you think of the Jake Garrett's costume? Would you like to have seen you think they should keep just the blended in bolt, or the yellow bolt and have it actually become yellow. I think that definitely would be very much cooler, especially if everyone in Central City really knows who the Flash is, and they've recognized him by his his blur and stuff like that, because of the red and yellow so much in it. But I think maybe if he had a little bit more, if he had his in there, it would definitely be able to distinguish the two speeds and stuff like that. I mean, right now they'd all look the same. So if he had a big yellow thing, he would really look different as it when he's blurring, when people would see him, just the red blur going around. But let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.